Hi, in this tutorial we'll see how to program a LCD from Matlab that is connected to our Arduino Mega. So here you can see the connections, and I use on potentiometer that is connected to the analog pin A0 of Arduino Mega, and this potentiometer that I used for uh, controlling the brightness of my LCD. And the connections here, so you can get this connection from any Arduino. uh, Open my Arduino app. So open your Arduino and go to examples, go for liquid crystals, and choose any example. I'm going to open the hello world. So where you can see here, you can get the connections as where the pin goes. So here you can see the RS pin is connected to the 12th pin of the Arduino Mega, and enable pin is connected to the 11th pin, and D4, 5, D5 to 4, D6 to 3, D7 to 2, RW to ground, VSS to ground, VCS to 5V. The same connection that I have used here, there is no change in it, and I also use the same library functions and same everything here copied to my S function. So here the library is already pre-built in our Arduino sketch, so we don't need to create any new libraries. But when we come to Matlab, we don't have any predefined library for writing a function into our LCD, so we have to create a new function for it. Let's see how to create a new function whenever there is no predefined function is available in our Matlab. So I've created a new folder called LCD. Here you can see a new folder that is named as LCD here, and what you have to do is you have to go to your wherever you install your Matlab. Mostly you'll be having your Matlab in your local disk, and search for the Matlab. So here I have, go to support packages, click on this and go to this, and you can go for the libraries and find liquid crystal. So the reason I'm going for liquid crystal library is I'm gonna use LCD functions. Go to source, copy these two header files to your newly created folder. There is the LCD folder that I've created here. So here I've copied my folders, and I'm gonna open my MATLAB. So the same file that I'm going to open here, I have a desktop LCD, select the folder. So here you can see that I have opened my folders here, and I'm gonna create my function in Simulink. Go to Simulink library, go for user defined functions, and create a new model. Pick the S function builder and place it here. So once you get the S function, all you have to do is double click on this, and so number of discrete states is going to be 1 here, and I'm gonna name this S function as LCD. Okay, go to data properties. So the input port, I'm going to give it as a character val, character underscore value. So this is a name that I have given for the input port, and we don't have any output for here, so I'm going to delete this. Go to data attributes, check for the double type, change the data type to unsigned integer 16-bit. So leave everything as is same here, and go to libraries. Here we have to install the here we have to uh, type the header files. So what are the files that we have copied here? We have to include this, and what are the pins that we have used for connecting our LCD to the Arduino Mega that we have to initialize here. So I've already created a file. So this file is same as whatever we have in the same example as hello world, where we have included a liquid crystal.h. So the same thing we are going to do here, and we are going to initialize the what are the pins that we have connected, LCD pins that we have connected to the Arduino Mega. So we're going to say this to our S function. So I'm going to copy this function. This function is same as whatever it is available in the hello world example. So here I've created two more things we have added to the hello world example, that we are saying that this is going to convert to a Matlab file. Is here we have included a file called Matlab max file, and here it's endif. These two lines are saying that it is going to be converted into a Matlab file. And outputs, so here going to give the output as the same output whatever we are using here. You can see the output here, while loop, where lcd.cursor is same as here, and lcd.print here is a slight change. It's because that when you upload this particular program into your lcd screen, where you'll get some numbers from the restart. So here we are giving the character value, so that is what our input is. So here you can see that input is character val. So the same thing as we are giving here, the character val. So whatever the input we are getting on this character val, it will be displayed on our LCD screen. This is what this function is explains to us. And for the discrete output, it is also we can find it in the example. So here you can see that in the example, where we have beginning in the LCD setup, we have said that it is in a LCD 16,2 type, and the same as they have printed as hello world. I printed as a potentiometer because that I have connected my potentiometer to that, and everything as it is the same here. So that's it, and we have build our own library. So I'm gonna build this. So here you can see that it is compiling, and we have created some wrappers, everything here. So I'm gonna close here. I'm gonna save my file, save it as LCD, yes, LCD port value. So it's going to be saved as LCD port value. So I'm gonna save it. I saved my file. So once your file wrapper file is created, so this is a MATLAB file we have created. Right click and rename the file to from C program to CPP. So it will say to the compiler that it is now a C++ program. And you also need to do one thing, that is go on and find void in your program. So here you have a void. So find the void and type extern quotes cap C and close it. And wherever you'll be having two void in a program. So do the same here, extern double quote C. So make sure you are doing this here and save this file, close it. So we have done it, and we'll go again with the LCD. So we created our LCD program. So this is a library which is not available in our Arduino Arduino for MATLAB. So here we have created our own function library. So we'll also need a function called. So if you go on and check in your package that this kind of library is not there, so we are creating using a S function builder, and we are going to read a analog input. So that is the potentiometer that is connected to zero, that is analog pin 0 of Arduino Mega. So this pin is 0 and the sample time I'm gonna give is 0.01. Okay, yeah. And before that, one thing we have to do is we have connected our LCD to a unsigned integer. So we need to convert this value to a unsigned integer. That is, we can do it by typing conversion. So pick the conversion data type, double click on that, just change here the inherit property value to unsigned integer 16 bytes. Okay, so we can connect this to our LCD screen. So whatever the value that we are reading from the potentiometer will be converted into a 16 byte number, and then it will be sent to our LCD screen. And we also need to watch it ourselves, what are the values we are getting in our Simulink window. So I'm gonna connect it to display. So we have completed our program, and we also connect a scope to this. Let's connect a scope. So we have almost completed our program. All you have to do now is to go on and prepare the program for it. Before that, I'm gonna connect my Arduino to my system. So we can check it here. The power is supplied to it, and there is no data in our LCD screen. No, nothing is displaying. So I'm gonna enable the hardware and go to Arduino Mega. So once that is completed, go on and change it to external and make it as infinite value. So the program is uploading to the hardware, and it has successfully uploaded. So if I change the potentiometer value, so you can see that it is changing. So this is how we can create a function using our S function builder.